Attention passionate Baltimore Ravens fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Baltimore Ravens' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Baltimore Ravens fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS, and Baltimore RAVENS fans. Let's get to the news now, Ravens fans. You know how unpredictable and wild this NFL season has been so far. We've seen teams rise and fall, and the AFC North, as always, remains one of the most fiercely contested divisions in football. But what's really catching everyone's attention right now is the recent buzz about a potential blockbuster trade involving none other than Denzel Ward, the standout cornerback from the Cleveland Browns. It's the kind of rumor that, if it materializes, could radically reshape the division landscape. And honestly, the Ravens are right in the middle of this storm. Sources close to the situation, including some whispers from Adam Schefter's insider circles, suggest that the Browns are at a crossroads. Coming off a tough start to the 2025 season with a 2-7 record, Cleveland finds themselves in full rebuild mode. They're reevaluating everything, and that includes their roster, cap space, and draft strategy. The word is that Cleveland might be willing to trade Denzel Ward, their talented but sometimes injury-prone CB, in exchange for a first-round pick in the 2026 draft. The idea: free up cap space, around $16 million, so they can invest it in bolstering their offensive line, which has been a weak point, allowing an average of 4-1 sacks per game. Now I know what you're thinking, Ravens fans. Cleveland's defense, especially their run D, has struggled mightily this season. Ranked 28th in EPA per run, their defense is clearly in need of a facelift. Cleveland's management may see Ward as a luxury, an elite player, but perhaps a piece they can part with to accelerate their rebuild. They're prioritizing future draft picks and youth over proven veterans at this point. But here's the catch: this trade isn't a no-brainer. Cleveland's front office is cautious. They have only $16 million in cap space and are hesitant to give up a cornerstone like Ward unless the offer is right. And with their defense allowing 26 points per game and their struggles in coverage, especially against top-tier offenses, losing Ward could be seen as a risk. They might be betting on the draft to find their future shutdown corner, but that's a gamble. Meanwhile, Denzel Ward, who's just 28 years old, remains one of the league's most dynamic corners. He's known for his elite speed and coverage skills. This season, through Week 10, he's recorded 52 tackles, 5 interceptions, 14 passes defensed, and a PFF grade of 91, putting him among the top 5 cornerbacks in the league. His ability to shut down top receivers and make game-changing plays is unquestioned. Last year, he had 20 interceptions and 280 tackles in his career, earning All-Pro honors 3 times and maintaining a career PFF grade of 89. His deep ball tracking and contested catch rate are among the best in the league, making him a true difference-maker on the field. Now, how does this impact the Ravens? Well, a trade like this could be a game-changer for Baltimore's secondary. After trading Jaire Alexander to the Eagles last November, the Ravens have been looking for a reliable shutdown corner to elevate their defense, especially against division rivals like the Bengals and Steelers. Ward, with his elite speed and ball skills, would be the perfect fit. His addition would immediately boost Baltimore's pass defense, which has been solid but not quite elite. Currently ranked around 15th in DVOA against the pass, the Ravens could push into the top 5 with Ward on the field, especially considering his ability to lock down divisional receivers like Jamar Chase. His presence could turn the tide in those crucial AFC North matchups, particularly in the cold playoff games when turnovers and field position become even more critical. But let's not forget the bigger picture. The Ravens, sitting at 6-3 with a solid cap situation, about $13 million remaining after their recent acquisition of Dre'Mont Jones, are in a prime position to make a push for the Super Bowl. Adding a player of Ward's caliber could be the missing piece to finalize their secondary and give them that extra edge in the postseason. The Ravens' defense has already been trending upward, and with Ward in the fold, their chances of forcing turnovers increase significantly. We're talking about a unit that could elevate from a good defense to a truly dominant one, especially with their ability to generate pressure and now, with Ward, shut down top receivers. Thinking about the playoffs, Ward's impact could be immense. His ability to shadow the opponent's best receiver, especially against players like Higgins, could be the difference in tight games. His ball skills and playmaking ability might just turn the momentum in Baltimore's favor at critical moments. The Ravens' chances of winning the Super Bowl, which currently have odds of plus 2,000, could see a dramatic drop in those numbers to around plus 900 with Ward's addition, reflecting just how pivotal he could be in their championship pursuit. And let's take a moment to reflect on the Ravens' recent trajectory. The team has been building steadily, focusing on a strong defense, a balanced offense, and a smart approach to roster management. Lamar Jackson continues to be a dynamic force under center, and the front office, led by Coach Harbaugh, is always looking for ways to optimize the roster for the postseason. A trade for Ward aligns perfectly with that philosophy, adding a proven high-impact player who can immediately contribute and push the team closer to their ultimate goal, another Super Bowl victory. Now, of course, the Browns' hesitation in trading Ward isn't surprising. Cleveland has long been a team that values its core players and is cautious with cap management. But the fact that this rumor is circulating at all suggests that the deal could be on the table, pending Cleveland's willingness to part with their prized corner. If it happens, it would be a bold move, one that could shake up the entire division and set the Ravens up for a serious run. Imagine a secondary featuring Ward, Marlon Humphrey, and the rest of the Ravens' talented defensive backs. That's a recipe for forcing turnovers, creating pressure, and dominating opponents in the playoffs. All in all, Ravens fans, this potential trade is one of those storylines that could define the season. It's the kind of move that reminds us how dynamic and unpredictable the NFL can be, especially when the stakes are so high. We've seen teams make bold decisions before, and with the trade deadline approaching, the next few days could bring some serious fireworks. Whether it's Cleveland making a move or Baltimore capitalizing on the opportunity, one thing is for sure: this division isn't going to stay static for long. The AFC North is always a battleground, and right now it feels like we're on the brink of a major shakeup. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Baltimore Ravens news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, Ravens fans, this is exactly the kind of move that could propel your team to new heights. The addition of Ward would not only strengthen the secondary, but also send a message to the rest of the league that Baltimore is all in for another Super Bowl run. The division rivals will be watching closely, knowing that one of the league's best young corners might soon be donning purple and black. It's a tantalizing possibility that could redefine the AFC North's power balance for years to come. And now, Baltimore Ravens fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Baltimore Ravens. Do you think Cleveland will pull the trigger on trading Ward? Would you like to see him in Baltimore's secondary? How do you think this potential move will impact the team's Super Bowl chances? Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates and insights, so stay tuned for the latest Baltimore Ravens news. The upcoming weeks are shaping up to be some of the most exciting in recent memory, and this story could be the catalyst for a historic season. Keep your eyes on the prize, Ravens Nation. Big things are on the horizon.